This is Owen O'Kelly for BoxNation in association with Global Next Trade. I'm with Lyndon Arthur after his decision victory against Brother A. Lyndon. Like I said, people were saying in the build up to this fight that you might have lost your hunger. I think it's quite clear that you still got that hunger.
Yeah, man. Look, I feel like I got a few years left. I feel like I got a few big fights left still, and just proved that a little bit. You know, I probably underestimated Brad a little bit just because of sparring and stuff like that. But he gave a good fight. He gave a good fight, and I just think once I got past the 6th round, 7th round, I think I took over, and you know he tried, but I just was a little bit more sharper than he was.
Straight from the first bell, you guys kind of went at it. Obviously, you went down in the 2nd round. What were you thinking in that moment when you went down?
Didn't see the shot. I got back to the corner and said, "What are you hitting me with?" But you know, this is boxing. You know, you get it, you get back up, you get on with it. It is what it is, man. We got the victory. We move on. We rest and we move on with whatever's next.
When that decision was being read out, were you very confident that you had won the fight?
Not so much very confident. I thought I won. I wasn't very confident. You know, I know he's just signed to Frank Warren and that. I know how boxing politics can get sometimes. I'm not saying all the time, but sometimes. So I wasn't proper confident, but I got the victory and we move on now. It is what it is.
You were very sharp in there, I have to say. You know, that jab was obviously as good as it always is, and that right hand was landing flush all day. Do you think that was the difference?
Yeah. I think once he knocked me down, I think he got a bit too confident and he just was throwing a bit wildly, and he was leaving himself open a little bit, and he was just kind of walking in straight lines. He'll learn from that. He's boxing. He's only 27, and he's just been signed to Frank Warren, so I'm sure he'll come again.
Obviously, in the build-up, it was all the talk about the amount of rounds you've sparred. Was the fight always going to go like that because of that? You both knew what you were in for, you know?
I underestimated him. When we last sparred, we sparred when I was fighting Bivol, and when I was fighting Bivol, I just come back from Amsterdam, and I was unfair. I'd not fought. I had to lose mad crazy weight because I was fucked and because of the circumstance. We showed him there that he really wanted it. You know, he'll come back from that.
Fighting in Manchester for the first time in a good while. How special was that?
It was good, man. It was good crowd. He had a good crowd as well. It was Manchester derby. I've not been in one of them before, and good turnout.
I had a little word with Willie Hutchinson ringside, and he said, you know, great performance from you, but he'd fancy you next. Yeah. What do you think of that? You like that fight?
Whatever.
You're not trying to
whatever,
about,
man.
about upcoming fights.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I
don't care right now.
Just a word on you know, your trainer Pat and Sonny. Sonny was kind of throwing every punch in there with you.
Yeah. As always, vice versa when he's fighting. So, you know, we will always have that relationship. We're good close friends and been friends for some time now. So it's always gonna be like that when we both fight.
Proud of your performance, Lyndon?
Could have done better, but I got the W, and I guess that's the main thing.
Well, big congratulations on becoming the new European champion. I know you wanted that one, you know.
Yeah, man, it sounds good, doesn't it?
Well done, Lyndon.
Thank you.
I want to dedicate this fight to my best mate. He died a couple of weeks ago. Wayne Blobby Reid. He loved the gym. He loved me, my biggest fan. He was my best mate, and he passed away. And I said I'd do it for him, and I've done it for him.
Listen, that last round, you know, the way you were emptying the gas tank, were you thinking of him?
Yeah. They said to me, Pierce said, who are you doing it for? And I said loads of names. Then he went, Blobby, you're doing it for him. Then I wrote it down. Daniel's son kicked in. Mr. Miyagi style.
And listen, in the build-up, you said, if you lose this fight, you know, it all ends. Particularly, you said the free clobber.
Yeah.
It's all gone. Guess it's not over yet, no?
People don't realise. You think you've made it when you get a big payday, but can you go into the big world and you realise you're fucking nowhere near made it. So it sinks in, you get good money and you think, hell, it's gone now. Bought an house. What do I do? So I had to dig in extra deep, couldn't go back to work. No chance. You're not getting me with rigger boots on in the morning. So I thought, dig deep, Liam. No coffee making for you soon.
And listen, you know, obviously the whole Ben Whittaker situation, that couple of fights, it was a bit of a whirlwind for you. It was, you know, ups and downs. How much does it mean to get this win after all you kind of went through with those couple of fights?
Never thought I'd win again. Really didn't. I've had an hard year, to be fair. Right good year, but a right shit one. Can never just have a right good year. So this time, yeah, I'm deciding I'm having a right good one.
And I heard you when you were on the way through, you were saying he's a tough bastard, that Troy Jones. It was a good fight, wasn't it? Do you have a lot of respect for him now?
He's tall. I just thought, you know, my last fight was like a circus in boxing. Everyone bleeding me for interviews. I were milking it. We're all milking it. And I'd realised this time I'm not going into it. I'm not going to watch my opponent. It's going to do me. And I like to say a big thank you to my trainers. Pierce has looked after me from the start. Proper worked his bollocks off, bless him. And I have too. No mourning this time. Grant, Smith, Dalton, my nutritionist, Brian Smith, the gaffer, and Jonathan Reynolds. And all my sponsors as well. This is for you.
Thank you.
Well done, mate. I'm Frank Warren, by the way.
That's going to line off a nice fight next.
I'll eat in. And I can do super middleweight, Grant says.
Well, Liam Cameron, congratulations on a great performance and back in the win column.
Thank you.
A lot of things I should have done differently. So I say that fucking every time, mate. But you know, me, man, I love a fight, obviously, as you can tell, as the fights go on. But I think everyone's reactions, man, everyone's saying I should have got the decision, man. When you're in there, it's hard to say anymore. I just love having a fight, so I enjoyed every minute when I was in there. Cameron's team weren't confident. Cameron weren't confident. He kept asking me, what do you think? Do you know what I mean? So they weren't confident on getting the decision. Do I think I should have got him, mate? Until you watch the fight, but you ain't got a clue, mate. I enjoyed the fight. The fans enjoyed the fight, and that's all that matters to me, mate.
You know, right after the fight, your team was kind of lifting you up. You were kind of almost celebrating. You did seem confident that you had won it.
Yeah.
What was it that made you thought, you know, you might have edged it?
I think that the first half of the fight was all me, mate. I finished the fight strong. Like I said, mate, until you watch it back, there's no point me talking now than watching it back and thinking I was talking shit, mate. You know what I mean? Or when you're in there, I'm just in the fight, mate. So I just listen to my corner. If they think I've got it, they're not going to bullshit me. And the whole of the social media after ain't going to bullshit at them, mate. You know what I mean? Well, I'm going to comment on the decision, mate. It's up to me. It's happened, mate. I ain't going to sit here moping about it. I could have done a lot of things differently. But I'm learning still, do you know? I'm learning on the job, mate. But one thing you can't deny about me, mate, I got big spuds, mate. And when it gets hard, I'm in there, mate. Trust me. And he found that in there as well. But I could have done a lot of things differently, and I just got to right some wrongs again, mate. But I'm learning, so we'll get there. Mate.
It was a great fight. Like there was a lot of lively exchanges, couple words, you know, exchanged here and there. What were you saying to each other?
It's time to come on. It's time to come on, like. Just going back and forth, you know what I mean? Like, he seems like he likes them. I love a fight, mate. You know what I mean? It gets me going, but I think that's a bit of my downfall as well, mate. Because I can box a lot better than what I do. You can, like I say, I like having a fight, mate. It's clear to see. That's all I can say, mate. I can't comment on the fight until I watched it back. Because I'm just in the zone, mate. I just love every minute while I'm in there, as you can see, and that's that, mate. So I enjoyed it. Would I enjoy man getting raised? Yeah. Do people say I should have got it? Yeah, they have done, but does that matter? No, it don't, mate. He's got it. So back to the gym with Lee. I enjoy every minute with the lads, and I'll be back, mate, and that's that.
Like you said, you know, win or lose,
yeah.
I think it's clear based off the last two fights that you're going to put on an entertaining fight. You're going to give everything, you know. Do you feel that even though the decisions haven't gone your way, your stock has risen in those two performances?
If it's risen, mate. I know my stock, so I don't need people to tell me what my stock is, mate. I know what I'm about. You know what I mean? I don't need people to tell me I got balls. I don't need people to tell me how tough. I know what I'm about, mate. But Things I should have done differently, of course, maybe like I said, mate, what happened in the fight, and that's that. So people can make their own decision on the fight. Things I could have done differently, of course, there is, mate. But like I said, it's all experience, mate. And I'm just gonna have to get back in the gym and learn from it and right some wrongs again, mate. But that's all I can say on it.
Like I said, both times, I've seen you fight in person. The amount of support, the amount of fans you've brought out has been pretty special.
Yeah.
You were saying before the fight that you're really just doing it for your family, your team,
Yeah, of course.
who you mentioned. Do you feel you've done that? Do you feel
my family are always proud. You know what I mean? They're proud of what I do. My friends too. My coach, he's better than what I'm showing. Do you know what I mean, mate? So that's the only person I feel like I do let down, mate, because he teaches me a lot more than what I do, mate. I fought with my heart on my sleeve a bit too much. The fans love it, mate, but that's not what wins your fights. You know what I mean? So they're the things that I need to correct in the gym. But I just love having a scrap, man. That's that. I need to just polish a lot of things again, mate. But I won't stop trying, mate, and that's that. So I'll get back in the gym. Like I said, mate, I'll get back in there, and you can match me up against anyone, mate, and I'll push him to the limit every time. But I know I got the beating of people, mate. I just need to show it tonight.
Then your respect for Liam after that kind of 10 rounds.
Of course, mate. It was a good fight, mate. Like I said, we had respect after we was in the doctor's room after, mate. It's a good geezer, you know what I mean, mate? And we're just doing it our jobs, and that's that, mate. So there's no love lost between us. He's a good guy, mate, and that's that. But would I like to punch his head in again? Of course I fucking would. Of course I would. So we'll see.
Well, Troy, congratulations on a great performance.
Congratulations on your loss. Nice one, bro.
So win or lose. Great performance for myself. Like I thought about the last fight as well, and I'm sure we'll see you again soon.
Nice one, bro. Thank you.
Cheers, Troy.